So let's take a quick look at the checklist reports. The reports are available depending on a user's access levels. So if you're the local store manager or restaurant manager, you could have access to checklist reports for your units. If you're a multi-unit franchisee, you could have access to all your units. Same thing for the area manager, the country manager, and global headquarters. So it's a cascading access to different checklists. The first thing you have on a checklist report is an overview dashboard of all the checklists you have access to, all the checklist reports. And what you see here in this list is a summary of the latest iteration of each checklist. So if it's a daily checklist, what you would see here is the performance of the latest daily iteration. So that would be either today or from yesterday, depending on the actual time when you look at the checklist. In the checklist report, you can then drill down to see different details. The first overview is showing you how many of the checklist items are completed of today's checklist. So if this were a real checklist, this would be kind of depressing numbers. You will also see the amount of deviations reported, and a deviation is a checkpoint set as not okay. Then you can drill down to see the different details. So if you want to see what deviations do we have reported, then you will have a bar graph showing you how many deviations for each site. In this particular case, it's only one site that reported. Otherwise, you will have different bars for each site reporting deviation. And we can click on the bar, and then we will be able to see which items are marked as not okay. And we will have access to the comment made by the user. And if there were an attachment like a photo or a video, we would have a thumbnail here we could click up and to see the details. We also have access to user information. So by clicking this link, you can access contact information for that specific user if you need to ask any in-depth questions. You can then change your report settings for different dates, and if you change anything, the report will update in real time. You can also set filters for different units, different business areas, and this is all depending on your own access level, what you have access to. This graph here, which is looking a little strange in this demo, will show you the status of your checklist over time. It's divided between the three different statuses you can have. Red, meaning that checkpoint items have not been performed at all in time for deadline. Green represents that a checkpoint item is set as okay and it's performed in time. And yellow is deviations, or the light green. So you can see here over time your graph will plot the trends you have for the different statuses. You can then also access your different checklists here if you want to check reports quickly for other checklists.